Let me introduce myself. My name is Dira Marcella with NPM 244120012 from Study Program Accounting 24A. Today, I'll explain about statistic. Definition of statistic. Statistic is a branch of science that studies methods and techniques for collecting, processing, analyzing, interpreting, and presenting data in a form that is easy to understand. The data in question can be in the form of numbers, categories, or attributes collected from various sources. The main purpose of statistics is to transform raw data into useful information for making accurate and factual decisions. In everyday life, statistics are often used to help understand complex phenomena through data such as economic trends, survey results, or scientific research results. By using statistics, a person can make valid and valuable conclusions. Purpose of statistics. The purpose of statistics is very important in various fields because it helps collect data systematically and relevantly so that the analysis carried out is accurate and reliable. In addition, statistics plays a role in processing and presenting data in the form of tables, graphs, and diagrams so that the information obtained is easier to understand and analyze. By analyzing data, statistics allow us to find patterns, relationships, and trends that provide new insights. From the result of this analysis, statistics also helps draw conclusions that can be generalized to a wider population. Furthermore, statistics provides a strong basis for effective and efficient decision-making in various fields such as business, government, and education. Statistics are also used to estimate and predict future events or conditions based on historical data, for example, in weather forecasts, market trends, or election results. Types of statistics. Statistics is divided into two main types that have different function and purpose. The second one of the type statistic is descriptive statistics. Descriptive statistics focus on collecting, presenting, and summarizing data. The goal is to provide a clear picture of the existing data without making further conclusion. Some of the techniques used in descriptive statistics include: the first one is presenting data in the form of frequency tables, bar charts, pie charts, histogram, and line graphs. Second one is calculating measures of central tendency such as mean, median, and mode. Calculating measures of dispersion such as range, variance, and standard deviation. Descriptive statistics are very useful for understanding data characteristics and facilitating information communication. The second one is inferential statistics. Inferential statistics deals with drawing conclusion or generalization from sample data to a large population. Since it is often impossible to collect data from the entire population, inferential statistics use sample data to make estimates and test hypotheses. Example of techniques in inferential statistics are: the first one is hypothesis testing. It can be t-test, chi-square test, and ANOVA. The second one is population parameter estimation or confidence intervals. The third one is regression and correlation analysis, and the last one is analysis of variance. Inferential statistics allows researchers and decision makers to make prediction and make decisions based on limited but representative data. Source of statistical data. Data is the main ingredient in statistics. Data source can be divided into two main types. The first one is primary data. Primary data is data collected directly from original source for specific research purpose. Methods of collecting primary data include survey or questionnaire, interview, direct observation, and experiments. The advantage of primary data is the data is more relevant and in accordance with the research objective, but its collection usually takes more time and costs more. The second one is secondary data. Secondary data is data that has been collected by other parties and is available for use. Examples are population census data, government statistical data, and previous research reports and archive data and documents. Secondary data is easier to obtain and cheaper, but sometimes less appropriate to the specific needs of the research. Statistical measurement scale. A measurement scale is a way of classifying data based on the nature and level of measurement it has. This scale is important because it determines the type of statistical analysis that can be used. There are 4 types of measurement scale. First is nominal scale. A nominal scale is the simple scale that only groups data into categories without order or ranking. For example, gender, favorite color, marital status. Nominal data can only be calculated in terms of frequency and cannot be mathematically operated on. 2 is ordinal scale. An ordinal scale groups data into categories that have an order or ranking, but the distance between categories is unknown or unequal. For example, satisfaction level. It can be very satisfied, or less satisfied. And competition ranking. It can be first place, second place, and third place. And the last one is social class. It can be upper, middle, and lower. Ordinal data allows for comparing orders but cannot calculate difference between values. 3 is interval scale. Interval scales have the same order and distance between values, but do not have an absolute 0 point. For example, temperature in degrees Celsius or Fahrenheit and calendar year, because there is not absolute zero ratio comparison, e.g. twice as large, do not apply to interval scales. And the last one is ratio scale. Ratio scales have all the properties of interval scales, but also have an absolute 0 point, which means there is not attribute being measured. For example, weight, height, income, and time. Ratio scales allow all mathematical operation, including ratio comparisons. Conclusion: statistics is a very important science in managing data in order to provide accurate and useful information. By understanding the definition, purpose, types, and data research and statistical measurement skills, we can use statistical methods appropriately for various purposes, both in research, business, government, and other fields. Mastery of this material will help in effective data collection, proper analysis, and decision making based on evidence and facts. That's all the explanation from me. Thanks for watching the video.